And the rest of the game components are explained in the rulebook prior to the game setup. So I'm going to mention very quickly, it's very well explained in the rulebook, but just in case, we have the map where important that we have several areas that are separating the different defensive sectors for the Japanese. We have sector Monsuribashi, western sector over here. You will see these dotted lines separating those sectors. And we have hexes, special hexes with our landing beach. We have a blue frame, that's where the landing occurs. We have clear, we have difficult, rough, Monsuribashi. And we also these special Japanese fixed artillery hexes that has a yellow frame. So we will, in the inside, we have these small red squares that will help to do the deployment of the Japanese units. These small red dice values are for redeployment of the units, a Japanese unit that might occur during the game. These stars over here, blue star, are the key objectives that we will have during the game. And also we have important hexes, hills that represent these gray triangles. Hills are important. The rest is just decoration. Okay, around the map we have the US Reserve. We will place here units that are ready to be deployed. We have the turn and face track and the victory points track. We have also here a common that is a very useful benefits you can use during the game. So we also have the counters, and in no particular orders we have US units, which are only 9. Okay, we have Japanese units here. We have reaction markers. We have these. These reaction markers are part of the intelligence markers that are these. We will check later also. And we have common markers, and together with the common markers, we have the bad intelligence or intelligence error markers. And we have also retreat markers over here. Have situation markers here, like clear. We have raised flag marker to when you conquer the Monsuribashi, and you have regular control markers, airfield control markers for the airfield key locations. We have also a cleared island and surrender counter that we will see. That's later during the end of the game. We have also the turn and face track. You will use a turn marker that is also the weather, indicating the weather depending on the side. The victory point marker that when you flip it, it counts +10. And we have a face marker that we'll be using. So that's basically, we have 2 dice and the 2 bags here. So that's all you need to play. And keep handy your player aid because it's really useful. So we are ready to start with the setup. As you can follow the instruction on page 14 and 15, you have like a visual look of how it should look at when you finish the setup. But it's no particular order. You only have to consider something very important. When you play the Japanese units, you have all of these units. As you see, they have a backside that it's representing a hidden Japanese unit. And when you flip it, it's showing like 2 steps. You see 2 lines, yellow lines. When you rotate it, it will indicate 1. We'll see that later in detail, but that's the basic idea. They have 3 steps, the Japanese unit. So you take all of them and put them aside for a moment. Then you have the HQ. That's representing here HQ unit. You need to separate this one, and you need to locate that in the northern sector. If you see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations where we have to locate these units. Within those units, you will need to include the HQ. So what we will do is we will take this one in our hand temporarily, and from the reserve that we have here, we will take 1, 2, 3, 4 additional to cover the 5 we have there. So we take random 1, 2, 3, 4, keep in your hand, check it, and place them randomly in the location showing a red square. Okay, so we have covered now another sector. We have some optional rules we think applies to the possibility to find the HQ also in the eastern sector, but this is the regular setup, the standard setup, and we will go with this one. So the rest of the units, you can take that, and you can start, you can shake it because it's totally random, as you can see, and you place the rest of them. All right, so for the use units, well, you have to deploy the 5 division regiments. The 28th, it's going to the green landing hex, and the other 2 you can choose between red 1 and red 2. You can decide which one you're gonna use. For example, you can do this. And for the 4 division regiments, you can place them as you please in any of these, the remaining locations, 4, 5, and 6, which yellow 1, yellow 2, and blue. So in no particular order, I will use this one maybe, and that's it. And we have 3 remaining units from yeah, it's gonna be the 9th and the 21st are going to be placed in the reserve, and the Ohio National War 147, it's going to be placed here. It's indicated also in the turn track, box 7. Perfect. So we have finished with the US unit. You have alternative optional deployments for the US, but we will use the standard. As before, you have 2 dice. We will be using this Neverwhere Game dice tower. We will place aside the situation and retreat markers, and also we have to take care of the objective markers. We can leave them aside temporarily. We are not going to need this. Also this cleared island counter. Also the weather turn track counter is going to be in the game turn 1 and showing the good weather, and the phase counter is going to be placed into the bombardment phase, showing the US. But we skip in third one. We have the intelligence markers here. Those are going to be placed in the inside the red bag. You shake it and you leave it aside. And important, you need to place one here and the other here. You'll see it, Banzai relocation. Reaction markers, we call this. Showing Banzai and redeployment for the Japanese unit. These 3 are going to be placed inside of the bag, red bag too, and shake. Common markers are going to be inside of these. Place all of them. We have the error markers. We need to leave 6 aside. And the other 3 are going to be placed inside the blue bag. That's it. The victory point, it's placed nearby the victory point track. And that's all, we're ready to play.